Hey, church family, it is day 5 of our week of prayer emphasis for Reach Texas, and really our month-long emphasis of giving to the Reach Texas offering. In day 5, here's what you're going to read about: how the nations have come to Texas. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, how the mission field has moved here. Literally, listen to some of these statistics. Over 300 languages are spoken in our state, 421 different people groups meaning people from other nations, all right here in the great state of Texas. 29 million, the majority of those lost, and we've been called as Christians to reach out to them. And so I hope you'll read this story, but I want to point you to something that we are doing as being a part of the Southern Baptist of Texas. There are 4 cities that have been identified, and we are calling these Reach Cities. And we have a Reach City initiative. And as you give to the Reach Texas offering, this is a lot of what the money is going to go to. It's a strategic process to mobilize churches for church planting and revitalization in Texas. Revitalization of these churches. If you just look at these: Reach Austin, Reach El Paso, Reach Houston, and the Reach Rio Grande Valley. They'll tell you the population and then the percentage of people that they believe who are lost without Jesus Christ. And you'll be able to see the impact or the need for the gospel to be spread and the darkness to be pushed back, specifically in those cities. I know right here in Farwell we think, man, we don't really know any foreigners. I think teenagers are the most foreign people that I know. Right. I mean, very normal for you. And so listen, but as we go to Amarillo, as we go to Lubbock, as we go to some of these places that we rarely or we often visit, man, God can use us to plant the seed. We might not be there to water it, we might not be there to harvest it, but we can definitely plant the seed. But we can also, listen, the most powerful thing that we can do is to pray. And so I want to ask you to do that, but I want to ask you to also pray and ask God to show you how much He is leading you to give to this Reach Texas offering. And let's reach our $1,500 goal and just blow it out of the water.
So a few things that you can be praying for specifically is for yourself to be ready to have those conversations with someone that might be a Muslim or a Hindu or a Buddhist, because that's pretty intimidating. You know, when you encounter someone that has a different religion or worldview, it's like, whoa, how do I even talk to you, right? But something that I've learned is just ask questions, learn what they believe, and then use that as a bridge to connect to the gospel. And so pray for yourself that you're ready for those conversations, but also pray that God would give you the wisdom and the words and the just calmness to be able to answer those questions and just have a conversation and see where that goes. But also pray for the people in Texas that have a different worldview or set of beliefs that are different than Christianity. Just pray for them to have an open heart to you when you share the gospel, and also just keep in mind that we're called to just plant some seeds and God does the rest. And so be praying for that.
Hey, God bless you, church. We love you and look forward to seeing you this next Sunday.